Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Hearthstone Puzzles. It has been a long time since Anduin was able to secure a win versus Malfurion, and this time he even switched over to the dark side, changing from his usual form to shadow form and making his hero ability do 2 damage instead of healing. Still, it is not looking good for Anduin, as he only has 3 health left and no cards left to draw, and Malfurion is still sitting at 25 health. In addition to that, Malfurion is protected by 2 big taunts, one being a Sludge Belcher that has a death rattle to spawn a mini slime with taunt, and the other being a Sunwalker that has a Divine Shield on top of the taunt. Also, Malfurion has a Lorewalker Choke that whenever a spell is cast puts a copy of that spell into the opponent's hand. This is also how Anduin was able to obtain some of the class specific spells of the Druid in his hand. Opposing Malfurion's board, Anduin has 3 minions on his side. A Stormwind Knight that has charge, a Raging Worgen that has an Enrage effect to gain Wind Fury and 1 additional attack when it's damaged, and a Dark Cultist that has a Death Rattle to give 3 additional health to a random friendly minion. All in all, it is looking dire for Anduin, but he has 10 mana to use and a variety of cards in his hand, whilst Malfurion's hand is empty. Can you guide Anduin back from the shadows by finishing off Malfurion this turn? Welcome back, guys. We hope you had fun and found a solution. Here's ours. The general concept of this puzzle is to abuse Lorewalker Choke and the empty hand of Malfurion to use a spell and then get a second copy of that spell by using Mind Vision, like getting a second Innervate to gain another mana, a second Savage Roar to buff up our minions' attack further, or a second Shadow Word Pain to deal with Malfurion's taunts more effectively. Although all these options may be viable, none of them give us the desired outcome. The spell we actually need twice is Divine Spirit. We start off by attacking the Sunwalker with our Stormwind Knight, taking away the Divine Shield and putting the Stormwind Knight to 2-1. Next, we use our hero ability for 2 mana to finish off the Stormwind Knight to ensure that the Raging Worgen gets the health buff from the Dark Cultist. Then we run the Dark Cultist into the Sunwalker, putting the Sunwalker to 4-2 and triggering the Death Rattle effect of the Dark Cultist, giving the Raging Worgen 3 additional health. Now sitting at 6 health, we use Divine Spirit on the Raging Worgen for the first time. Doing this also puts a copy of Divine Spirit into Malfurion's hand. Thanks to Lorewalker Choke, this allows us to copy the Divine Spirit using Mind Vision and buff the Worgen again to 324 using a total of 5 mana. Next we can use Shadow Word Pain for 2 mana, removing the Sludge Belcher and triggering its Death Rattle. With our last mana we cast Claw, giving Anduin 2 attack and 2 additional armor. We can then finish off the Sunwalker, dropping down to exactly 1 health ourselves. Thankfully, we have an Innervate left to regain 2 mana crystals and use the Crazed Alchemist to swap the health and defense of our Raging Worgen, putting him to 24 attack. To finish off the coup, we swing in once with the Raging Worgen to kill the slime, gaining an additional attack and Wind Fury, and then swinging in a second time at Malfurion directly to end the game. Alright, that was close. We hope you enjoyed the puzzle. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos. See you next time.